Edward's Day Out. Once upon a time there was a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other engines. They were all bigger than Edward and boasted about it. They said, "The driver won't choose you again. He wants big, strong engines like us." Edward hadn't been out for a long time, and he began to feel sad. Just then, the driver and fireman came along to start work.
Why are you sad?
Oh, I'm all right, sir. I'm just a bit tired is all.
It's a sign. Quiet! Are you too tired to pull the first train of the day, Edward?
Oh? Me? I'd be honored. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please, sir.
That's a good engine. The coaches are waiting for you at the station. Aren't they, Thomas?
Oh, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind, sir.
Get on to it, Thomas. No arguing.
Yes, sir.
Driver, get Edward steamed up and ready to go.
Right, sir.
The rest of you stay here and wait further instruction.
Goodbye, everyone. Toodaloo.
The other engines were very cross at being left behind.
Hello, coaches. I'll be your engine for today.
Oh, please be careful, Edward. Don't bump and bang us like the other engines do.
So Edward came up to the coaches very, very gently.
Thank you, Edward. That was kind. We are glad you're taking us today.
"Come along, get in quickly, please." So the people got in quickly, and Edward waited happily for the guard to blow his whistle and wave his green flag. He waited and waited, and there was no whistle and no green flag. Edward was getting anxious. Where is that guard? The driver and fireman asked the station master, "Have you seen the guard?" "No." They asked the porter, "Have you seen the guard?"
Yes,
"Last night." Edward began to get cross. Are we ever going to start? Just then, a little boy shouted, "Here he comes!" And there the guard was, running down the hill with his flags in one hand and a sandwich in the other. He ran onto the platform, blew his whistle, and jumped into his van. Edward puffed off. He did have a happy day. All the children ran to wave as he went past. And he met old friends at all the stations. He worked so hard that the driver promised to take him out again next day. And he told the other engines in the shed that night,
I'm going out again tomorrow! Huh?
Are you joking?
Sir Topham Hatt was proud of me for how I handled the coaches. He gave me another day out. What do you think of that?
but he didn't hear what they thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep at once. Edward and Gordon. One of the engines in Edward's shed was called Gordon. He was very big and very proud.
You watch me this afternoon, little Edward. When I rush through with the express, that'll be a splendid sight for you.
Just then, his driver pulled the lever.
Goodbye, little Edward. Look out for me this afternoon. Goodbye, little Edward.
Edward went off too, to do some shunting. Edward liked shunting. It was fun playing with trucks. He would come up quietly and give them a quick pull, and the trucks would scream out, "Oh, oh, 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 oh."
Whatever's happening?
Edward played till there were no more trucks. Then he stopped to rest. Presently, he heard a whistle.
Hello, Gordon. Oh, goodness, Gordon. You're
Taking a slow goods train, yes, I know. So what? I'm still the bride of the lion, just in a different medium. Cheerio.
Well, as long as he's happy. With Gordon, it's hard to tell when he is happy.
Edward, wake up. What? Huh? Oh dear, have I overslept?
No, not at all. Sorry to wake you, old boy. Gordon's stuck on the hill.
What?
Sir Topham Hatt wants us to help him
Wait,
out.
wait. Sir Topham Hatt wants me to help Gordon up the hill? Oh, I don't know if I
He's
can...
counting on us, Edward. Look, don't listen to what the others said, okay? They're wrong. They're all wrong. You can be the most reliable engine on Sodor. I know you can. You are. Come on now. Let's prove them wrong.
Right. I will. I will, sir.
That's a good engine. Let's prove him wrong, old boy.
Yes, sir. We're coming, Gordon.
They found Gordon halfway up the hill, and he was very cross. His driver and fireman were talking to him severely.
Just give it another go, Gordon.
No!
Oh, come on, Gordon. You're not even trying.
No! I can't!
What do you mean you can't? Just one more
Read
try.
my lips, Charlie. I can't do it.
Why?
Why can't you just frickin' do it, Gordon? The noisy trucks hold an engine back, so I can't do it. I'm stuck. That's final.
You have no problem pulling couches up here.
Now, see, couches would be different, because those are clean, sensible things that run quietly.
How is that any different, Gordon?
There's a huge difference, actually, Charlie.
Oh, thank God someone's here.
Who's here?
Edward just pulled up.
Oh, no.
What, are you actually gonna try now? Maybe one more go?
I'm almost certain I told you the answer to that already.
You're a fraud, you know that?
What?
You're a fake. You're no pride of the line.
Watch your mouth, Charlie! Hey! Come back here! Charlie, get back here!
Thank God you're here, Ted. What's the matter, Charlie? Gordon can't get up the hill. Well, he won't try.
Can you and Edward give him a push, please? Of course, Charlie. Edward can push him up in a couple of puffs. Right, old boy?
Right! Oh, thank you, guys. We're ready when you are.
You can do this, Edward. I can do this.
I'm ready, Gordon.
It's no use at all. But you can try!
Come on, Edward!
Pull harder, Gordon!
Edward pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever he could.
Do it!
And almost before he realized it, Gordon found himself at the top of the hill.
I am the pride of the lion! Gordon, wait!
He ran on to the next station.
Edward, you've done it!
He didn't even say thank you.
That doesn't matter, Edward. What matters is that you've done it. I'm proud of you, old boy.
Oh, thank you, Ted.
And the driver said,
Tomorrow I'll get my paint out and give you a nice fresh coat. Then you'll be the smartest engine in the shed.
The Sad Story of Henry. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
Right, it's going to rain.
Never mind, Henry.
It went into a tunnel and squeaked through its tunnel
Oh,
No, that's not happening. No.
what the... Henry! Oh!
and never came out again.
Oh, no, not today. Not now.
Henry!
Oh, Henry. Henry! What? Why have we stopped, Henry?
You know exactly why.
Henry, you can't just stop in the middle of the main line, Henry!
Well, I just did.
Henry!
And what was that about you saying that the rain would pass soon? Because it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon.
Your paint is gonna be fine, Henry. It's just water.
It'll spoil it!
The guard blew his whistle till he had no more breath, and waved his flags till his arms ached. But Henry stayed in the tunnel and blew steam at him.
I'm not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you.
Henry! What are you playing at? All right, Henry. Start explaining yourself. I don't need to explain myself, sir. I told you not to assign me on rainy days.
Henry, that doesn't matter. These people all have places to be, and you have them stranded in the middle of the main line.
With all due respect, sir, that doesn't sound like it's my problem.
A fat director who was on the train told the guard to get a rope.
Fetch a rope, will you? Now, Henry, we will pull you out.
They hooked the rope on, and all pulled and pulled and pulled. Except the fat director.
My doctor has forbidden me to pull.
Then they tried pushing from the other end. The fat director said,
1, 2, 3, push!
but he didn't help himself. He said,
My doctor has forbidden me to push.
they pushed and pushed and pushed. But still Henry stayed in the tunnel. At last, another train came. The guard waved his red flag and stopped it. The 2 engine drivers, the 2 firemen, and the 2 guards went and argued with Henry.
Hey, look at that! It stopped raining!
So it has. So, take us home. It stopped for now, but who's to say it won't start again?
So they brought the other engine up, and it pushed and puffed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever it could. But still Henry stayed in the tunnel, so they gave it up. And the fat director told Henry,
Henry, I've given your request some thought. Oh, have you now? Indeed I have. You want to stay in the tunnel? Fine, you can stay. For always and always and always. What? You'll never have to worry about the rain spoiling your paint again. What are you implying? You're just gonna leave me here? In the middle of the main line? You're bluffing, am I now? Ah, Edward, right on time.
Oh, crap. You know, I changed my mind, sir. I
Oh,
think
no.
I'm gonna-
No take-backs. A deal is a deal, Henry.
Oh.
they cut a new tunnel through the hill, they took up the old rails, and they built a big brick wall in front of Henry. Now Henry can't get out, and he watches the trains rushing through the new tunnel. He's very sad because no one will ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again. But I think he deserved it, don't you? Edward, Gordon, and Henry. Gordon always pulled the express. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do it. There were many heavy coaches full of important people.
Alright, Gordon, we might want to slow down just a bit. The steam pressure's a bit high right now.
Oh, nonsense, Charlie. I've still got a bit of steam left in me. Going fast has never stopped me before.
Alright, just be careful, Gordon.
Will do, Charlie. Wait a minute. We're about to pass Henry.
Gordon, don't even think about it. Let's just keep going.
I'm going to give Henry the biggest surprise he's ever seen.
No, you're not. Gordon, slow down. Gordon! Oh, that's Gordon!
Oh,
Slow down!
Day 15. I'm here. I'm cold. I'm bored. I'm an idiot. Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh, I wish something would happen.
Okay, never mind. Let's take that line.
Oh, what was that? Oh, what's happened to me? Suddenly I feel so weak.
You imbecile! You burst your safety valve!
What?
Gordon made a face at Henry and blew smoke at him.
How did that happen, Charlie?
You tell me, Gordon. I told you to slow down just a bit, but no, you just had to show off.
Well, what does that mean for me?
It means you're stuck, Gordon. You can't pull the train anymore.
Well, we might have enough to reach the next station.
Now, Gordon, if you continue any further, you're going to burst your boiler and die. Do you want to die, Gordon?
No, I'm too famous to die. Oh, we were going so nicely, too. Well, what do we do?
I'm moving you to the siding, and I'm going to phone Sir Topham Hatt to tell him what happened.
They uncoupled Gordon and ran him onto a siding out of the way.
Yes, sir?
There's been an incident. Take me to the mainline tunnel. Are you able to pull the express?
Oh, my. Yes, sir. I'll try, sir.
That's a good engine. Let's hurry now.
Yes, sir.
So, you come here often? Occasionally. What about you? Yeah, I come here quite often, actually. I see. Yeah.
Well, I hate to interrupt you two's riveting conversation, but Sir Topham Hatt's on his way, and he's bringing Edward.
Pah! That's no use. Edward can't pull the express. Well, he can do it faster than you can now, so it's better than nothing. What?
Thank you, Henry. We're here!
clear, Edward.
Edward puffed and pulled and pulled and puffed,
All right, stop, Edward.
but he couldn't move the heavy coaches.
I told you so. I mean, it was worth a try, sir.
Why not let Henry try?
Huh?
And the fat director said,
Not a bad idea. Henry? Yes, sir. As you can see, we're in a very unfortunate situation at the moment. Yes, sir. I have a proposal for you. If you help get these people home, I might be generous enough to lift your restrictions staying in this tunnel and invite you to come back to work.
Oh, sir. Yes, sir. I could do that, sir.
That's a good engine. Charlie, get Henry steamed up.
Right, sir.
So Gordon's driver and fireman lit his fire, some plate layers broke down the wall and put back the rails, and when he had steam up, Henry puffed out.
Oh, my wheels are so stiff. Have a run to ease your joints and find a turntable. Thank you, Henry.
Yes, sir. All right, Henry, he's counting on you. Don't disappoint him again.
Don't worry, Charlie. I won't.
I know you won't.
There he is. All right, Henry. Edward, it's all on you two now. Let's get these people home.
Yes, sir.
Ready? Go!
We've done it!
We've done it! You've done it!
That's it, Henry! We've got them!
Now, wait a minute, what about me? Oh, the indignity.
Well done, Henry! Keep on puffing!
Well done!
All the passengers were so excited, the fat director leaned out of the window to wave to Edward and Henry, but the train was going so fast that his hat flew off into a field where a goat ate it for his tea.
Why, you give that back, you savage!
They never stopped till they came to the big station at the end of the line.
Well done, you two.
Well done, Henry!
The passengers all got out and said thank you.
Well, I may be a hatless hat right now, but you definitely proved yourself a worthy engine once again, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
After this, I want you and Edward to go collect Gordon and take him back to the sheds. And tomorrow, you'll start work once again.
And the fat director promised Henry a new coat of paint.
Would you like blue and red?
Oh, yes, please. Then I'll be like Edward and Gordon. That will be nice.
Welcome back, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Good job, Henry.
Edward and Henry went home quietly, and on their way, they helped Gordon back to the shed. All three engines are now great friends. Wasn't Henry pleased when he had his new coat? He is very proud of it, as all good engines are. But he doesn't mind the rain now, because he knows that the best way to keep his paint nice is not to run into tunnels, but to ask his driver to rub him down when the day's work is over.